When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle.
Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish,
the podcast that just wrote down in my notes something about ghosting and Demi Moore. I could have made it something into something creative, but I didn't.
Something about pottery being sexy?
Using your hands? I don't know.
If you bang a ghost, is it necrophilia, Kyle?
I don't think Whoa. Well, what about a zombie?
Oh, I think.
But they can move.
I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz.
We're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And today, we should talk about this more.
We should talk about this more. This is the new episode. No, we're going to talk about LeBron James.
We're going to talk about LeBron James. Why? We can go into that later if you would rather.
Yeah. But first, I have some feedback.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Oh, no, you don't have to be nervous.
Because
we fucked something up, but it's fine.
Oh, when we were in the production meeting, you said that you had feedback, but you said it with the face that said that it was bad.
Oh, no, it's not. I mean, it's fine. This is a comment on our YouTube video for episode 479, Horses. And at Evelyn_Grace_B said, episode 226 was also horses. So this is horses 2, right? Heart.
Did we do horses before?
She confirmed she's correct. We did horses before and did not catch it.
Oh, God, Kyle.
So do I go back and update the episode title to make it Horses 2?
Yes.
Even though we never referenced that in the episode? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, so Threesomes 2, we realized while we were recording.
Yes, during recording we realized that.
So in the future, probably not even going to know at all. So thank you for writing in.
Yeah. Completely did not check that. Did not know that.
Also, I don't
register that at all.
Don't read the YouTube comments. So I'm glad that you were paying attention.
Well, I go into post to YouTube to post the Patreon stuff. So I see the comments every time.
Got it.
Yep.
Also, this means we're on track for a Horses 3 because that's what happened with Threesomes.
I don't know. I wonder what we talked about the first time around. Maybe it was the same episode.
It's likely. I mean, we probably didn't talk about horse markets because that was a Derek thing. Otherwise, probably the same episode.
Yeah, mostly the same. Yeah, the entire point of that was to talk about horse markets. Anyway, thanks for letting us know.
Can we just retire and replay all of our old episodes with new numbers?
Yeah. Just put a number 2 in it, and we're good.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, alert listener. Now the news.
Shut your mouth hole. It's time for your ear holes. News.
News the first, Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a new law in Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
That abruptly invalidated the driver's licenses of all trans people in the entire state. Yeah, so is Senate Bill 244, which was vetoed by Democrat Governor Laura Kelly, but then they overrode her veto, so it came into law. So basically said that any driver's license issued before July 1st, 2026, that lists a gender marker inconsistent with Kansas's statutory definition of sex, meaning sex assigned at birth, is invalid. Effective immediately. There was no here's some time to get your shit together, get a new driver's license. Nope, just like your driver's license is done. It doesn't exist anymore.
The government never works quickly, but when it comes to trans issues, it's like everything moves at the speed of light.
Yep.
So we know that the government can work, albeit in shitty ways, if we really want it to.
Yeah. Well, and do something quickly that matters, please.
Yeah, do something good. You just can't fucking drive?
Not legally. I mean, people are going to anyway. Can you imagine if you don't drive? You don't have a driver's license.
Have a car.
You have a driver's license, but you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had to commute every day to work, which I imagine happens in Kansas.
Yeah. I imagine people drive to work. Yeah.
And then suddenly you were just told,
nope,
no driver's license. You would keep driving to work.
Yeah.
And just hope that you didn't get pulled over.
Pulled over for driving while trans.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so 2 men have sued Kansas because of this law. Monica Bennett, who is from the ACLU of Kansas and is their legal director, said, quote, "This legislation is a direct attack on the dignity and humanity of transgender Kansans." I agree.
Yeah.
You are correct, Monica.
Yeah.
But these two trans men sued Kansas on Friday, saying that, this is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that moved pretty quick, too. This is a fast-moving case.
Yeah. Also, they have pseudonyms, which is... I think that they could have workshopped maybe their fake names for the lawsuits.
Oh, really?
The
Out of everyone, trans people would have experience coming up with names.
The lawsuit is Daniel Doe and Matthew Moe. And so when you're reading about the lawsuit, you have to read all about Doe and Moe, this and that. And
I want my last name to be Moe. Kyle Moe.
Kyle Moe?
Kyle. He's a Moe. How do we remember? Kyle Moe.
Even like your last name is already short.
Yeah.
This would make it even shorter.
Even shorter, yeah.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. My guess is that they will fail miserably in Kansas, and it will be ultimately something that goes up to the Supreme Court of the state, and then who knows what happens then, but then likely will end in federal court. I don't know. We'll see.
So many issues that people are, I think, trying to... the smart strategy really sucks, trying to get to the Supreme Court while they have it.
Yeah. Well, and okay, what are they doing? Like, does having a dick or a pussy change your driving abilities? Like, why is this on a driver's license as a thing? Like, they care so much about shit that doesn't fucking matter, Kyle.
If your dick comes into play when driving, well, then you might be getting a blowjob. But that's not part of this. Yeah, then you're doing it wrong, and put your genitalia away while you're driving. You got shit to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So dumb. Yeah, well, I mean, this is, like you said, like such a waste of time. Do something that matters. The world is falling to pieces, and here we are, like, going after 2% of the population's ability to drive a car and have, I don't know, probably buy alcohol. You probably can't buy alcohol now. Like, you don't have an ID. You have to hopefully have a passport.
Right.
It's just real shitty. It's dumb, and I hate it.
Well, and they still have their driver's license, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think the state can't go around and like punch the driver's licenses with a little stamp that says trans on it.
How would you know that it's invalid? You'd have to be like, show me your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, your driver's license said M? I don't think you're M. Show me your dick.
Yeah. So fucked up.
Have you heard the song Let Me Smell Your Dick?
No. But
it's unrelated, but
okay.
I just thought of it. She's wondering if her man is cheating on her. So when he gets home, she says, "Let me smell your dick."
Okay.
It's one strategy.
That's using your assets, I think. Using your investigatory abilities.
Yep. Roll investigation.
Yeah. I'm sorry, trans people.
Yeah, it sucks.
All the time for everything. News the second?
Yeah.
Okay. In Illinois, the bill H.R. 7661, also known as the Stop the Sexualization of Children Act,
oh God,
has been introduced by Representative Mary Miller. And
I hate her already.
Yeah, correctly. So it seeks to amend the Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965 to ban federal funds being used to, quote, develop, implement, facilitate, host, or promote any program or activity for, or to provide or promote literature or other materials to children under the age of 18 that includes sexually oriented material. Now, they are saying basically that it's supposed to keep strippers out of schools.
I fucking hate when strippers are just walking around schools, just stripping and being in elementary schools. Strippers are busy people. They got places to be. They got poles to be on. They got laps to dance on. They don't have time to go to schools. What the fuck?
Yeah. Except sometimes they do, apparently, or that's the fear. So. I also this is in Congress. I lied. This is not in Illinois. She's from Illinois.
Oh,
this is a Republican congresswoman, but she wants to ban strippers from performing in front of children in schools.
Sure,
but can't point to any example of it ever actually happening because you're right. They're busy.
They got shit to do.
But buried in the fine print, it also includes it defines sexual material as any material that is related to, quote, gender dysphoria or transgenderism. So they're yelling and screaming, we got to ban strippers from schools, when what the bill actually does is make it illegal to talk about gender dysphoria or the trans experience.
At least they were smarter than other times when they're like, we ban pronouns. And you're like, oh, no, you don't get it. You don't know what you're talking about. So they were a little bit smarter about it. I mean, again, in a real shitty way, smarter about it this time around. But like, you're not, being trans is not, if you think of that as sexualizing a child, then that might be your thing that you got to investigate in yourself, not in the school.
Yep. If you're so desperate to know what's in those kids' pants, maybe you should look in the mirror and do some thinking.
Think about real hard.
Also, this was funny. There are two cases that are pertinent that Pink News found. One case from 2016 saw a synchronized swimming team in Iowa made up of freshman girls aged 14 and 15. They hired a male stripper to perform at their annual banquet as a joke. The stripper did not completely get naked, nor did he touch any of the girls.
That's good.
Good for you, girls. Get it.
I mean...
And then another U.S. case from 2018 involved a female adult performer who was hired by a middle school student in Texas and told to approach the school, like do her gig at the school as a prank. When she realized that the place she'd been hired to perform at was a school, she told the front office that this is a prank that one of your students did, and then left.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, there's not strippers at schools. That's not what they're actually going after.
Yeah.
It's a Trojan stripper pole.
Yeah.
I guess.
Fuckers.
Dirty bitches. I don't. Just leave trans people alone, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, Kyle.
Yeah.
News the last.
Great.
I love this. So, ice hockey player Radka Gudas.
We can talk about heated rivalry again.
No.
Oh, okay.
We can if you want to.
I have nothing to say about it.
This would be the time.
Heated rivalry. Haven't seen it still.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, he plays for the Anaheim Ducks in the NHL. But in the Olympics last week, he was playing for Team Czechoslovakia in Milan. And he injured Sidney Crosby in a game against Canada and yelled fucking cocksucker at him. He said, quote, "I'm a very passionate guy. I put my heart on a sleeve. I take the game very seriously. I didn't realize at that moment the full meaning of the word, and I'm really sorry they had to be part of it." He says,
the fuck do you think cocksucker means?
Yeah, he thinks...
I forgot that cocks can be sucked.
Yeah.
Or that one might suck a cock. Or that it might be gay to suck a cock if you're a male.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, sure.
He said, "Nothing I can do about it right now, but I feel sorry about that. I didn't mean anything by the language that I used. It was more set out of frustration in the moment." And I could maybe understand that.
Yeah.
As somebody whose father says cocksucker all the time and has not really gotten better at it, despite pointing out from time to time that I am one.
Do you respond to cocksucker now? Like,
just embrace it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
might as well.
Yeah.
I think these are the kind of people that you don't completely cancel him because he is clearly like said a thing that's shitty and was sorry and has the capacity to change. So I think these are the people that you want to like educate and on why words matter and what a cock is and how to suck it, I guess. But like, be nice to him and he's allowed to make a mistake unless this is like the 10th time, you know, like if they keep doing it, then that's a different story. But the first time, like, you just educate them and then they apologize and you move on.
Yep.
This is interestingly going to be pertinent to our discussion about LeBron James. Give
people the opportunity to learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
If they choose not to learn from their mistakes, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's the news, Kyle.
Speaking of people that are learning
or that have not learned from their
mistakes, I want to thank the following new Patreon member. Thank you to Dan1964.
Sounds like weird last name.
AOL screen name. And Dan1964 is going to, I don't know what level, is going to get their name shouted outed and get ad-free episodes a day early, and depending on their level might get things like using Mike's hole, getting bonus content like bonus episodes and bonus segments, and a signed shirt and a discount on the merch store, and lots of fun stuff. If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/Gayish podcast.
Mr. 1964, thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to talk about LeBron James?
Let's talk about LeBron James. Kyle, why did you do this to us?
I forgot this was me that did it.
Okay.
So
great.
I don't have an answer because I didn't remember.
This seems convenient, Kyle.
We always do like straight female pop divas.
Yeah.
So I was looking back at our episodes and I think they seemed kind of gay. So I was like, what's a straight thing? It's like, we've never done a straight person. And who is like the epitome of a straight person? I think it's LeBron James. Like what other person do like straight people revere? Who is their god?
Yeah.
And it's got to be someone who plays sports.
Yeah.
And it's got to be someone that's good at that sport.
You know, it's just, we should have chosen Michael Jordan because he molested that boy this week.
What?
Did you see that?
No.
There's this video. It's not really molestation, but there's this video going around of like he's touching this boy's butt.
Oh.
But it's in like a crowd. Like there's a bunch of shit going on. It's like a celebration, and he's like, I don't know. People are like, he's touching that boy inappropriately. This is not the Michael Jordan episode, Kyle.
Next time.
We could have like that. He's in the caliber. The reason I bring him up is that he's in that like straight people fucking love him.
Yeah.
Straight dudes fucking love him.
Yeah.
And they have a special reverence for athletes.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can figure out why that is or what it is about him that they revere, and we'll, I don't know, maybe learn a thing or two.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
Maybe we won't. You know, you never know.
Either way, it's going to be an hour-long journey, Kyle.
Starting now.
I'm going to talk to you about the history of LeBron James.
Great.
Just the pre-NBA stuff, because I do think there's some interesting little tidbits about this.
Okay.
So he was born LeBron Ramon James on December the 30th, 1984, to Gloria Marie James, who was 16 years old. So
wow.
Teen mom. His biological father, Anthony McClelland, had a criminal record including arson and theft and was never in LeBron's life. His mom was like, nah.
Smart.
For his first 3 years, he lived with her grandparents. So 4 generations lived together on Hickory Street, a dirt road near downtown Akron, Ohio.
Wow, we're getting into it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Let's
You
do it.
You don't want to get into it?
I mean, the street he grew up on, that's really specific information, Mike.
It's a dirt road. That's the point.
Okay. Sure.
It just makes him sound kind of like folksy.
Yeah.
Like grew up on Hickory Street.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's see. So on Christmas Day in 1987, his grandmother Freda died suddenly of a heart attack. And she was sort of the linchpin of the family. LeBron's mom was still very, very young and not very super stable. The great grandparents were, super ass old, not working. And it was the grandmother, Freda, who was like making the money and holding the fort down and running the place. And when she died suddenly, they really, things got pretty crazy really quickly. And so then between ages 5 and 8, Gloria, LeBron's mom, moved LeBron 12 times.
Damn.
And in 4th grade...
I can't make friends once.
Right. It's really move me all you want to, because nobody's going to care.
Yeah. Same result.
By 4th grade, he had missed more than 100 days of school.
Damn.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Mike.
I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've ever read anything on ESPN.com.
And how many times was for this episode?
At least 3.
I read a bunch of stuff on ESPN.com too.
ESPN, in their bio of him, said, quote, he was a lonely boy raised on welfare who sketched hundreds of logos of the Dallas Cowboys and LA Lakers into his notebook.
Oh, he'll make it.
He'll get there someday.
I know how this story ends.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I don't know that much about him.
He played football when he was a kid, so that was the sort of, Dallas Cowboys obsession thing. So he started playing football. His coach's name was Frank Walker, and I questioned this, but it worked out.
Okay.
Gloria, LeBron's mom, let LeBron move in with his coach.
Huh.
In a selfless, I'm not fully taking care of this kid the way that he deserves to be taken care of. Here's this person invested in him that he is a stable influence on his life, and let him move in with him.
Didn't Sandra Bullock win an Oscar for this?
I think so. Yeah. She played LeBron.
Yeah. Highly offensive.
But Walker, despite being a football coach, introduced LeBron to basketball when he was 9 years old, and that really just did it. LeBron said about that quote, "It changed my life."
I wonder if there's something that I'm incredible at, and I just didn't have someone teach it to me, and I'll never know. I could be a millionaire at, I don't know, yarn stapling. Or doing something.
Cribbage.
I've played cribbage. I'm okay at it.
Okay.
I'm only okay. But you have to get really lucky for someone to teach you the thing that you happen to be naturally very talented at, and probably work hard too. But
when he was 9, was he tall? Are they
Oh.
they're like, bitch, you're gonna be a huge motherfucker.
That's why everyone put me in basketball, because I was very tall, and I made the C team in junior high because I was tall, and I didn't do good.
How many 7-footers are there out there, do you think, who have no interest in basketball whatsoever and are just fucking annoyed? They are over it.
Yeah, they can reach up to the hoop and place the basket in it, and they don't want to.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Okay, so after finding basketball, the next school year he had perfect attendance and a B average.
Oh.
So it was really, really good for him. Organized sports, specifically basketball, were really, really good for him as a kid. And he kept playing football. That same football season, he scored 17 touchdowns, which I'm told is how you make points.
It's one of the ways.
Yeah. I'm not that dumb, everybody. His mom, Gloria, was unable to pay the league fee, so she volunteered as team mother instead. She filled water bottles and took attendance and other notes for the team. And yeah, so she was as supportive as she could be. So he played AAU basketball for the Northeast Ohio Shooting Stars and bonded with Drew Joyce III, Sean Cotton, and Willie McGee, and the four of them made a pact to go to high school together no matter what. They chose St. Vincent St. Mary, which is a predominantly white private Catholic school, which was controversial enough that the local press covered it. Like, these four black boys, what are they doing at this school?
Wow.
Drew's father, their AAU coach, was made the school's head basketball coach because the team trusted him. And so that high school career made everybody lose their goddamn minds. LeBron averaged 21 points a game, led his team to a 27-0 record. That's good. They won
very good.
All of their games.
Yeah.
And a state championship. By his sophomore year, home games had to be moved to the University of Akron Arena because their high school gym couldn't hold the crowds.
Damn.
And his games later would be televised on ESPN and ESPN2 for high school basketball.
High school?
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I think there's probably something not great about that.
The pressure, right?
Yeah, and the pressure, and part of the goal of sports is not to become famous as a result of it. Like in high school,
Right.
It's to build social skills and teamwork and heart and dedication to, there's other stuff that you're working on, and it's not try to get on ESPN.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But maybe if you're just that good and turn into a phenom and go viral.
I guess, sure. Yeah.
I don't know. They won 3 state championships. He won 3 Ohio Mr. Basketball awards, and became the first junior in high school junior in history to win Gatorade National Player of the Year. So on February 18th, 2002, Sports Illustrated put LeBron on the cover as a 17-year-old junior. And the headline was The Chosen One.
damn, that's some pressure. I mean, I worked out for him, but that's pressure.
Grant Wall, the writer of that article, later admitted that he was terrified that they would ruin the kid's life by putting that kind of pressure on him.
Yeah.
Putting him in that kind of a position. LeBron showed up for the cover shoot alone at 8 a.m. No parents, no friends. But he loved the title so much that he got Chosen One tattooed across his back.
That's okay. I mean...
You're buying into... You drank the Gatorade that you won the award for. That same year, his mom, Gloria, took out a $100,000 loan to buy him a Hummer H2. And that triggered an eligibility investigation. You can't make a bunch of money like as a high school student and keep playing basketball. He was also briefly suspended because he accepted $845 worth of sports jerseys in exchange for autographs. That was also a no-no. He had to miss 2 games, blah, blah, blah. But basically, at 18 years old, high school senior, Nike signed LeBron to a $90 million endorsement deal before he ever played a single NBA game.
Jesus Christ.
Cleveland selected him number 1 overall in the 2003 NBA draft. His Cavaliers rookie salary was $10.8 million.
Holy crap.
And the 2003 draft class, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh is considered the greatest in NBA history by people who follow such things.
And teachers make like $21.50 or something,
right.
You know, like, I mean, I get that sports are cool and stuff, but they're teaching tomorrow's youth. I mean, tomorrow's leaders today, like they're the reason that things are going to work or not.
Yep. Maybe Nike can sponsor them.
Yeah. Maybe ESPN could do a cover shoot on the Chosen One of the teachers.
Head coach Paul Silas said, quote, "I've been around the game for 40 years and I've never seen anything like it. It's scary." And these 4 dudes at the draft would become the Banana Boat crew. That's in caps, like that means something. I don't know. None of that was knowable the night of the draft. He was just a kid from Akron who hadn't missed school since 4th grade. But yeah, that's him, birth to NBA. He was a high school senior. He was 18 years old and got millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And I don't care who you are. That's got to like make a profound impact on who you are as a human, for better or for worse. I just can't even fucking imagine.
Yeah. And you got Chosen. I mean, you kind of figure which direction he's going because he got Chosen One tattooed on himself. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess if everyone's telling you you're the next basketball messiah, then you might buy into it. Okay,
let's. That's self-fulfilling prophecy, right? It's like you're gonna be this thing, and so he's like, okay.
But you have to kind of back that up with like he wouldn't be that big if he played in the NBA and sucked. You know,
that's true.
You got to work for it. Okay, is LeBron James homophobic?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember hearing anything either way. Like I know that there's some things that we're going to talk about that at the time, because I ignore all things sports, I ignored then as well.
Okay, so you had no preconceived idea of whether he's homophobic.
No.
Okay.
But he's handsome, and I like his smile, so that made me think that he must be a nice person.
Yeah. You're a good judge of character, I would say.
Okay,
so
great.
Yeah.
Also, he's tall.
That's great.
Giant penis, I'm sure.
In 2007, John Amachi. Do you remember talking about him?
Yes.
Episode 2 that we recorded accidentally on my laptop. I didn't know how to say his name then, and I don't know how to say his name still. John Amachi came out in 2007, making him the first former NBA player to do so. He said he didn't feel comfortable coming out while he was playing because of the NBA culture. We know he was only the 6th professional male athlete from the 4 major American sports to publicly come out.
So wild. It's still not great, but yeah.
Not great. What are the 4 major American sports?
NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL.
Yeah, wow. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
Nailed it.
He got...
What sports are all of those? Don't know. It's just a bunch of letters.
So he got some positive feedback. Maria Navratilova?
Martina Navratilova. Lesbo.
said, quote, "It's hugely important for the kids so they don't feel alone in the world. We're role models. We're adults, and we know we're not alone, but kids don't know that. He will definitely help a lot of kids growing up to feel better about themselves."
And then she would later go on to become a TERF.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't be platforming her. I didn't know that.
It's fine.
All right. Well, fuck that. Back to John Amachi, his former coach at the Orlando Magic, Doc Rivers, said, "It was brought up to me, and you look and say, so what? Can he rebound? Can he shoot? Can he defend?" So some people either didn't give a shit or were supportive. LeBron James said he was playing for the Cleveland
Cavaliers?
You know, one of those.
Yeah.
At the time. And so his response to John's coming out was, with teammates, you have to be trustworthy. And if you're gay and you're not admitting that you are, then you are not trustworthy. So that's like the number one thing as teammates. We all trust each other. You've heard of the in-room locker room code. What happens in the locker room stays in there. It's a trust factor, honestly, a big trust factor.
Great. So it's okay to come out then or not? I'm very confused.
It's not okay. He doesn't trust them.
But he didn't trust them because they were hiding it. So if they're not hiding it anymore, now it's... I'm just... This, explain yourself, LeBron.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Lavender Scare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where society, like, there's almost some truth to this shitty thing that they said, because
Like if the Russians found out that there were faggots working at the top levels of government, then they could use that to extort them.
Yeah. But the reason they're doing that is because they're treated the way that they are by society. So they have to stay in the closet. So it's this self-fulfilling little cycle or circle that causes this. So if you say shitty things about your teammate who comes out, that he's not trustworthy anymore, then you're creating this culture that people don't want to come out. That makes people stay in the closet more, and that makes them not trustworthy. Like, it's a real shitty. Yeah. So that was back in 2007. So there, there's some time there.
I mean, Obama was still saying that he didn't believe in gay marriage.
Oh,
at that
yeah. I mean, he
stage,
secretly
right?
did, but then had to publicly pretend like he hated gays so that he could get elected.
Yeah.
Anyway, Amachi responded to LeBron James's comment by saying, quote, "I would say that people whose voices resonate across society need to be more careful, more conscientious. They are in a classic double bind by saying that gay people are not trustworthy, but then do not create an atmosphere where if they do come out, they are supported."
This is not a defense at all.
Uh-oh.
And he was born in 1984. So in 2007, when he was saying those things, LeBron was 23. His brain wasn't even done cooking yet. Like, maybe doesn't have the experience. I don't know. He's just a kid.
But he has multiple millions of dollars. Like, he's an adult by all view account of the law. So, like, you can't just let him off the hook for things.
Sure. But lots and lots of money doesn't mean that you know what you're saying, but
it means people
say smart things.
Nope.
See the president.
But it does mean people care about what you say. So
Absolutely.
You have a higher, I think, responsibility for the things you do and say.
Absolutely. Shut it down and give that kiddo an opportunity to learn from his mistakes.
Yeah. I mentioned that was going to come back. So there was a 2025 Outsports article by Sid Ziegler who said, quote, "He's never updated his comment from almost 20 years ago." So I was like, now on the he's homophobic side. If he's never said anything again about it, that's a pretty telling thing. And then I found in another article he has said stuff about it. So Sid Ziegler did not, I just happened to stumble across it and looking up other things about LeBron James. So Sid Ziegler needs to get his shit together.
It's sort of people are saying, but the opposite.
Yeah.
Nobody is
no
saying.
one's saying, and when in fact they are. In 2013, Jason Collins became the first openly gay active NBA player. And in reaction, LeBron James said, quote, "I think it's very noble on his part. I think it's a strong thing to do. And I think as NBA players, we all offer him our support."
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So he has said stuff about gay people since then. And I think he's learned since he fucked up that earlier time. And I didn't see. I have another gay comment that he made, and I'll tell you more about it in my next segment. But it seems like he learned from that first fuck up.
Question mark?
Yeah. I just don't understand that Outsports article that said he's never updated his position when
Maybe they mean specifically about John Amachi.
Like
he never retracted that, or like
you're right. That's probably what they meant, but that's very misleading. Then the way they framed it.
Yeah.
I give LeBron James some grace, like we were saying, and let him live and grow. And it seems like he did that.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Question mark? We'll see. I wanted to talk to you about drag, Kyle.
Okay.
And so I went down a whole rabbit hole. It just started by me trying to see if I could find any drag kings that had done LeBron.
Oh, interesting. Wow, you were really looking for something to talk about.
Well,
that's a smart angle, but
don't want to talk about fucking basketball, Kyle.
We did before this. Derek asked both of us what team he plays for, and neither of us actually knew the answers. So there was certain things I researched and certain things I didn't. I did not care what current team he's on.
Yeah, same. Oh well. It's the LA Lakers now.
It's the LA. He did tell us it's the LA Lakers. So thanks, Derek.
I looked, Kyle, and I could not find in all of drag king history anybody doing LeBron James.
That's surprising.
That's surprising, and that got me sort of trying to pick apart why is that, and I think it's really interesting. So what drag kings do is like Elvis or Michael Jackson. I even found a drag queen that does Tim McGraw. Like they're celebrity impersonator drag kings almost never do athletes. And why do you think? Like,
it's interesting because we talked about, like, we're doing this episode partially because most of our episodes about people are female pop divas. Do drag kings revere male pop stars? Like, are they, is there a like group of people that I guess lesbians care about female sports. So I don't think they give a shit about men's sports. And yeah, I don't know, maybe there's a counterpoint to the gay pop diva thing is a female interest in male pop stars.
Well, there's this dude named Jack Halberstam, and he has been an academic studier. He's specialized in, talked about a lot, written things for. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a drag king expert. And he says that femininity is understood as performed while masculinity is treated as natural. And that makes it harder to parody on stage. That basically drag queens get to do this caricature of femininity, this over-the-top hair, makeup, dresses, and it is sort of the trappings of femininity are for performance. And if you're doing drag as a female, as a drag queen, you have a lot of knobs that you can just turn up to 11. Yeah. Big boobs, big hips, big jewelry, like everything.
Yeah, straight dudes don't. Straight dudes. Why the fuck did I say that? Straight dudes don't give drag kings much to play with in terms of, like, we don't do consistent things. Like, there was a time when I was a kid where we all did spiky hair in the front.
Yep.
Or like when the NSYNC was around and we dyed our bleached our hair. There's just not that much to do.
I remember when Josh Duhamel was on that Las Vegas show and his widow's peak.
Oh.
Everybody suddenly had a widow's peak. Anyway, but so basically drag kings don't have as much to go on. They have to go after male celebrities who are doing some kind of camp. So like Elton John, perfect for a drag king.
Yeah.
Because he's got the big glasses and the wacky outfits.
Yeah, you can easily put on giant glasses in your Elton John.
Yeah, exactly. But that, like, things like an athlete, you can maybe do like a caricature of a basketball player, but not a specific basketball player usually.
Yeah. You have to wear their jersey, which is basically like informing people I am playing like LeBron James.
And somebody else pointed out that drag queens don't do athletes either. That that's just not part of what they do. Anyway, okay, so then something else, and this is a whole thing. Black drag kings usually adopt, instead of celebrity persona, they just do this, like, generalized swagger is their, like, product. And
that must be fun to play.
they don't wear, like, super elaborate costumes. They just move, and they embody, like, a confident sort of, this Jack Halberstam guy said, quote, they embody confident black masculinity.
Probably grab their dick a bunch.
Exactly. Walk confidently across the stage, sort of dress, not schlubby, but like a straight dude version of put together. And then the way that they move is like chosen to remove any sort of grace or femininity from the way that they move. Okay, now let's last thing, and then I'll give it back to you, because we're not talking about LeBron that much now. During the 2011 NBA lockout, LeBron was bored and tweeted a photo of himself that had been feminized and introduced he said, "This is my sister, Labracia." Said, quote, "Going to Fashion Week this coming week in New York to support my sister, Labracia. Upcoming model, look out, Tyra, Giselle, Heidi, etc." And the Miami New Times covered it. The headline was, quote, "LeBron James introduces drag persona, Labracia." So anyway, yeah. So people are like, well, if LeBron was going to do drag, he would do his sister Labracia, and she has a whole look, and there's pictures, and that's out there on the internet.
That his reaction to them publicizing this feel like it's going to say a lot about whether he's homophobic. Did he have a bad reaction to that?
Is that the next thing you're going to talk about?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have his reaction to it, but he seemed comfortable putting out, like, here's a feminized picture of me and joking about how hot she is and sort of owning her. So now, did he react specifically to the label of that as drag? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. Somebody else pointed out that LeBron may or may not have a drag persona in Labracia, but that Dennis Rodman is like, that's drag in basketball, right? Like, he in 2014 he played an actual game while dressed as a full drag queen. He had makeup, outfit, the works, and he wore wedding gowns, feather boas, full glam throughout the 90s. Do you remember when he married himself?
Yes.
It's
a weird thing to do.
It's campy drag.
Yeah,
like, that
that's
dude's a weird dude.
Yeah.
And then he moved to North Korea, I guess.
Oh.
Right? He didn't move to North Korea, but he went to North Korea, and everybody was like, "Oh, Dennis Rodman should not be representing us."
I don't know that
to
he's
North
who I
Koreans.
want.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's the drag stuff I wanted to talk about.
Okay, I'm going to talk about more gay stuff.
Okay.
So, for context, in 2013, Roy Hibbert, the Indiana Pacers center, did a news conference following a game. During his answer to a question about LeBron James, he said, quote, "I really felt that I let Paul down in terms of having his back when LeBron was scoring in the post of getting in the paint because they stretched me out so much. No homo."
You love no homo.
I fucking love no homo. Fellas, no one thought it was gay until you said no homo, and now we're thinking gay stuff. They stretched me out so much. No homo. That's a good one.
That's a good
one. He also referred to the press as motherfuckers.
No homo.
No homo. The next morning, Hibbert apologized, saying, quote, "I am apologizing for insensitive remarks made during the post-game press conference after our victory over Miami Saturday night. They were disrespectful and offensive and not a reflection of my personal views. I used a slang term that is not appropriate in any setting, private or public, and the language I used definitely has no place in a public forum, especially over live television. I apologize to those who I have offended, to our fans, and to the Pacers organization. In spite of his apology, he was still fined later that day $75,000. If you're an NBA player, that is probably fucking nothing.
Chump change, yeah.
So I came across, that is the groundwork for the LeBron James thing that I found, which on 2013, there was a Reddit post on r/NBA, a place I had never been to before, by user MLB Mark 888. And it is a YouTube video of 2 clips that are edited together. The first clip is Spike Lee listing players he likes to a commentator. And he's saying, I like Zach, I like Fred, I like Dick. And the commentator replies with pause. Have you heard pause before? Okay, neither had I. In the comments of the Reddit post, this is a backdoor Ask Reddit. In the comments of the Reddit post that I was looking at, they said, quote, as an uncultured suburban kid, I had no idea what pause meant till a few minutes ago. They linked the word pause to the Urban Dictionary post for pause, which is said after something that may be taken as homosexual.
Oh.
It's no homo, but just another way to do it. If someone says something gay, you say pause.
Okay.
I had never heard of that before.
Never heard of that before either. And I'm going to be on alert.
Yeah. You learned something new.
I think like the pause button on a VCR.
Yeah.
Which says something about my age.
Yeah, it does. Someone else replied, stop trying to make pause happen. Anyway, in this YouTube video, that was the first clip with Spike Lee. The second clip was LeBron James in the middle of an interview, and someone put a mic really close to his face, and LeBron James moved away a little bit and responded, scoot that mic back a little bit, a little room, put it in my mouth, no homo. And the title of the Reddit post was LeBron James said no homo in 2010 and was not fined. So people were like posting this around the time that Roy Hibbert got fined, saying like, look, LeBron James did it and didn't get fined. So some of the comments on Reddit were, remember that this is the year 3 BC though, before Collins.
Oh.
Someone else said, what's done is done. People need to stop trying to make an issue of everything. Someone else said, so does LeBron hate gay people too? It's actually gotten annoying as to how oversensitive people have become. What? You seem to agree with that.
So, to a certain extent.
Oh.
I mean, I think I am often told that what matters is impact, not intent. And I disagree. I just disagree. And I think that makes me racist. I don't know. But like, I think intent matters. I think intent is the only thing that matters. And if somebody is trying to be hurtful to somebody by punching down on them, I think it's got to be more overt than just a thing.
Intent's the only thing that matters?
No, but I think it matters way more than like the way it's received.
Oh, no homo.
No homo.
I should have said pause.
Should have said pause.
Tested out my pause skills. I agree that intent matters. I don't know that it matters more than impact. I don't know.
The thought experiment that always gets me is the professor. How did that work out? In Chinese, there is a filler word like or okay. In English, that is niga. And it's pronounced exactly the way you think. And there was a student at a university that was claiming that it was discrimination and hate speech because they were totally offended by this Chinese person saying that string of syllables together. And this is that's real life. That actually happened. And the point is, intent matters. That person doesn't know what that word means, but it carries in this country this huge cultural context and impact to it. And that I think is not even near the same as somebody overtly being fucking racist, throwing around the N-word about people that they think that they're better than.
Yeah.
So, and to me, the articulating point there is intent. That the person using that language to hurt other people, that matters. And I don't think in that moment that LeBron James saying no homo about a microphone being shoved in his face is directed toward, intended for, meant to hurt gay people at all. And in fact, I think it's kind of funny.
I mean, even in that thought experiment, though, like what is the next step? What is the action that is taken as a result? I think regardless of the intent, hopefully the same action is taken. Hopefully there's some kind of, it doesn't matter if you didn't mean to, like you are not allowed to do certain things and say certain things. And if you say that, like you maybe will get some kind of repercussion and hopefully you have to apologize. And I don't think it needs to be like you get fired or I don't know who's to, I was assuming, did you say who's a teacher?
I don't remember that part. That's the thing.
So like, to me, that speaks to like maybe intent doesn't matter as much as impact because like hopefully you can blow it out of proportion very easily. And like maybe you just do the same thing regardless. Hopefully you apologize. You get some kind of like, hey, to learn your lesson, here's a consequence and don't do it again.
I feel very similarly about the word guys. I just do.
I have strong opinions about the word guys too, but been the other way.
Yeah.
So someone else said, I hate LeBron as much as the next hater, but I don't think for 1 second he hates gay people. I think he'd happily put up $75K to an LGBT organization if he felt like making amends for this old clip. Sometimes when you're talking fast to those reporters, stuff just slips out of your mouth. # no homo. Yeah, I agree that, but I think he probably just said this out of instinct because he probably says that around with his friends. Like a lot of people say it. That still doesn't like it's still homophobic to say it. And I think homophobia comes naturally to us. And I don't think it's worth, again, like don't cancel him for it, but just like, hey, like here's what that word means or that phrase means and don't do it again and learn from it. And hopefully he does. I didn't see any kind of repercussion from him saying no homo. Like I said, he didn't get fined for it. Someone else on Reddit said the whole concept of no homo is so stupid. Do people really think, oh my gosh, that guy totally said something gay. He's a total homo. Oh wait, he said no homo. Never mind then. I guess he's not gay.
Right.
Which is part of the reason I love it.
Well, remember the guy that went in for a prostate exam and he got excited and then he shot the doctor because he demanded the doctor say no homo and the doctor didn't say it.
I vaguely remember that.
It's like,
what a fucking wild thing.
But like in that world, that's like, no, those words are magic. They are the incantation to undo the gay.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Someone else said in Reddit, I don't think white folks were up on the phrase no homo in 2010. Did we steal no homo from black people?
Probably.
I mean, we do with everything else, might as well. I didn't know that it was stolen from black culture. I don't know. I'm going to do a different Ask Reddit that's going to take us on a journey for the Patreon segment.
Okay. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a teaser? Is there any hints?
It's more gay stuff about LeBron James.
Pause.
No, I think I just said it.
Well, I want to talk to you about names, Kyle.
Okay. What's in a name?
What's in a name like LeBron? And channeling my grandmother, there are a lot of white people who are like openly derisive about black names. LaShonda, LaQuisha, LeBron, like that they have Shaniqua, like they have a like clear negative reaction to the way that black people name their babies. And I just wanted to talk about that because I think LeBron is first of all, LeBron before LeBron was LeBron wasn't a name. The Social Security Administration has recorded only 1,500 babies named LeBron in all of U.S. history. It's not a common name at all. And the behind the name, which is a database for etymology, it classifies LeBron as, quote, probably an invented name.
I mean, aren't they all, though?
But aren't they all? And that is probably a white person being accidentally racist.
I mean, to me, it's like religion, where just because you do a thing for longer, then all of a sudden it becomes something you have to respect. Like, and if I create a cult now, we'd call it a cult. And then, but if it's around for several hundred years, then we call it a religion.
Yeah.
So like, if you have a name that's been around 100 years, like it was also made up by someone at some point. And the one I made up more recently, you just don't like it now because it's new to you.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. All words are made up.
All words are made up.
There's a Spanish surname, LeBron, which is from liebre, meaning hare or rabbit. The French reading is Le Brun, which is literally the brown complexioned one. So LeBron might just mean the brown one, brown person, or big rabbit, which is funny for somebody who's 6'9". But in 2004, the year after his number one draft pick, there were 96 babies who were given the name LeBron in this country. But by 2022, only 7 babies were born and named LeBron.
Oh, wow. I would have thought there would be like a ton of babies.
You would think so. Yeah, but apparently not.
Huh.
Okay, let's talk about Black American culture and the roots of a lot of names start with le or la or de. And Deshaun, LaShonda, DeAndre, LeBron. This is a very common pattern in African American names. And it's probably because of the influence of French in Louisiana Creole culture. And then that they trace it to that, but then it spreads through Black communities nationwide from there. So a lot of this happened in the 1970s. So there's a group called Fryer and Levitt, and they did a study, and they found that in the 1960s, Black and white Americans basically chose similar baby names. That like they had names like Charles and Frank, and that both groups were using the same names. And then it only took about 7 years, and in the early 1970s, everything changed, and there's this reclamation of Black culture in direct opposition to colonialism and slavery and the erasure of Black culture, African heritage from wherever it was that they came from as part of the slave trade. And the Black Power movement basically sort of encouraged this proliferation of naming conventions to be distinctively Black. And now there were distinctly Black names before the 1970s. That there was before the Civil War, there were names that were quote unquote Black names, like Booker T. Washington. Booker was a specifically Black name. You didn't see a lot of white people named that. But so there's nothing new about Black names, but there was this huge shift in the 1970s. Before that, there's Freakonomics had this fact in it, quote, more than 40% of Black girls born in California in a given year received a name that not one of the roughly 100,000 white baby girls received that year. So basically 40% of Black girls are named in California. Their name, exactly 0 white girls have that name.
Wow.
And so it's that distinct. People will point to Muhammad Ali, and he changed his name in 1964. His birth name was Cassius Clay, and he said, quote, Cassius Clay is a slave name. I didn't choose it, and I don't want it. And then there was a boxer named Ernie Terrell who fought him and refused to call him Ali, and apparently Muhammad Ali just like beat the shit out of him, screaming at him, "What's my name?" So the whole phenomenon of "What's my name, bitch?" that's because Muhammad Ali literally did that to this guy that refused to call him that after he changed his name.
I've had dudes fuck me and yell that too, so I get it. Same.
Still owned. They're owning that hole, Kyle.
It is the chosen one.
And then sort of trying to tie it back to LeBron and tying it back to something gay, because this is gayish. The la in LeBron is very, very similar, again, because of this Creole sort of influence, that ball culture, house names, a lot of them also use the same convention. So there's Crystal LaBeija, who's a Black trans woman, and founded the House of LaBeija, which was the first ballroom house in 1967. And LeBron's name has the same French prefix as LaBeija, and that's all very much tied together in ball culture, starting as early as the 60s. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about names. I don't think that white people realize that there's a sort of rich and slightly born of tragic circumstances culture around having Black names be Black names, because all they got were white names because of the institution of slavery, and the legacy of that is sort of what they're trying to reclaim or change. And I think that if your instinct is to make fun of Black names, you should really, really do some soul searching about why, and understand that it's not just to be goofy. It's not just to offend you. It's like there's a tradition and a history there that you need to be aware of.
I feel more educated.
Great.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you about LeBron James stole my boyfriend's gay virginity.
Great. Okay.
What was your guess?
No, I was trying to figure out if that was my boyfriend's gay virginity. Is that a woman or a man speaking about their boyfriend?
Good question. Good question. All will be revealed.
Okay, great.
In mere minutes.
Is this your something fun segment?
This is my something fun. Great. Sometimes we don't. We usually tell each other what our segments are going to be so we can kind of plan out the episode. And sometimes I don't reveal because I know you. We also want to eliminate overlap or make sure if we're talking about something similar, we pair it together or whatever we want to do with the episode. And I knew you didn't have this. So this was just, I just told you it was going to be something fun. That is the title of an erotic novel written by Anastasia Engeline. This erotic novel is a 3,700 word semi-hardcore erotic short novel. It's 14 pages, published in 2015. The book description on Amazon includes the line, LeBron James, quote, is known to flop, whine, and moan on the court. But does LeBron moan off the court? It costs 99 cents on Amazon.
Nice. Did you buy it?
I did not.
Do you want me to buy it for you?
I should have ChatGPT summarize it. I'm not going to read 3,700 pages on words on LeBron James being gay. I did read a summary of someone's opinions on this book.
Great.
But before I get to that, her other work includes Barack Obama Stole My Virginity.
Nice.
Benjamin Franklin Stole My Virginity.
Oh, this is giving Chuck Tingle now.
Taylor Swift Stole My Lesbian Virginity. And a billionaire dinosaur stole Justin Bieber's gay virginity.
Okay.
Must have been a dude dinosaur. According to her bio on Amazon, quote, what her stories lack in length, they make up for in girth.
Oh my God.
And,
yes.
Quote, in a ironic juxtaposition to her erotic thrillers, Anastasia is saving herself for the love of her life, whom she has yet to meet.
Okay, absolutely not the point, Kyle. And yeah. I hate the phrase "stole my virginity" or "steal your virginity."
I hate the
virginity is stupid.
And
the idea that it can be stolen from you or that it's something valuable that is once stolen
can be lost.
Just like stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, like, if you do believe in the concept of virginity, you have a lot of virginities.
And stole is rapey as fuck.
Okay. Yeah. So she's saving herself for marriage or whatever.
Okay. Don't do that either.
Hey, don't do that.
Know how your junk works before you hook it up to somebody else
if you're
forever.
Sexually compatible with your partner, because that's important to some people. In 2018, there was a review on Medium titled "Someone Wrote a LeBron James Homoerotic Novel," and it's awful. He makes it clear in this commentary that it is not a critique of the romance or erotica genres overall, because it's not taken seriously enough, and there are some very good things out there. Not this one, though. Yeah. In the review, he said, quote, horrible, in fact, may be an underwhelming descriptor for the work's level of literary ineptitude. Appreciable grammar, punctuation, and sentence structure were nowhere to be seen. I'd say that the story was never presented to an editor for proofreading, but given the multiple instances of missing words and basic spelling mistakes, it's obvious that the story was never read over by so much as a toddler. Other critiques are that she spends 2/3 of a page describing an ugly baby. She spent a full page.
Look, I have seen some ugly babies.
Maybe that baby merited 2/3 of the page.
How ugly was it?
How ugly was that baby? Tell me. Didn't get the full page though. What do you got to? How ugly do I got to be to get that last third? She more critiques. Full pages included that debates whether what the narrator just said was racist. There are, in fact, elements of racism, xenophobia, gender bashing, fat shaming, degradation of little people, and ironically enough, homophobia.
Nice.
The homophobic things were Pastor Roach, who is supposed to marry the woman. To answer your question, is a woman that is whose boyfriend it is. Pastor Roach is degraded for his weight and his stereotypical gay lisp. Hey, stereotypes. That's what this show is about.
Stole her boyfriend's gay virginity, implying that everyone has two virginities.
Oh, yeah. You have a straight virginity and a gay virginity. I love it.
Neither of them are valuable.
No, they're not. But I do love the concept that like straight people out there like are gay virgins.
Although that feeds into the like, do you do one gay thing?
Yeah, yeah.
You're gay.
You lost your gay virginity.
It's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just busted wide open.
Yep.
You whore.
Yep. The other homophobic thing is there's a joke about marriage being an affront to straight women.
If you're going to lose your gay virginity, get wrecked by LeBron. You know? I'm here for that.
Apparently,
there are probably some straight dudes who would willingly lose their gay virginity if it was LeBron James.
Oh, see the Patreon segment.
Okay.
Coming soon to a Patreon segment near you.
Great.
The build-up, apparently the build-up to the actual sex scene wasn't even worth it. The review said, quote, it epitomized its place in our cultural zeitgeist as an affront to the erotic genre.
Mm-hmm.
That is LeBron James stole my boyfriend's gay virginity.
I love it.
Yeah. What else you got?
A brief thing. We're like, coming up on our goal time here. I did want to talk to you about some fashion stuff.
Okay.
And I'm trying to edit my notes to do the like slightly shorter version on the fly, which is never a good idea.
I mean, why did you choose to do something about fashion? Neither of us are too fashion forward.
Two things. Lots of gays are. Mm-hmm. LeBron is apparently a fashion icon for a reason that I'm going to go into. And then there's a bunch of stuff about like racism in it. And so like adopting a campy, gay adjacent fashion sense is intentional for these reasons. Anyway, okay, so on May 31st, 2018, LeBron walked into Game 1 of the NBA Finals wearing a Tom Brown suit with shorts that stopped above the knee, high socks, and a $41,000 crocodile skin man purse. It was $46,000 for that complete outfit, and social media called him a boy and questioned his manhood, all for wearing shorts.
I think that's such a cute look. That sounds like a real adorable look.
Yeah. The Philadelphia Inquirer's fashion columnist fired back, quote, not only did you call James a little boy, something I'd cautioned against calling a grown black man, you questioned his manhood. And LeBron also scored 51 points that game, so...
Pwned.
Yeah. Okay, so... In March 2012, LeBron and Dwayne Wade walked into Staples Center. That's in LA, I think.
Dwayne Wade? I've heard the name. No idea.
So he carried a giant purse, and LeBron carried a tiny, tiny bag the size of a cannoli, a tiny leather clutch. It was Remba Brown wrote, quote, it's the size of a roll of quarters with two handles. And so... Yeah, there's a whole... It broke the internet. Like, LeBron, why are you carrying a tiny, tiny, tiny ass purse around? And here's what I really wanted to get to is just the queer adjacent fashion revolution. In 2005, NBA Commissioner David Stern implemented a dress code. There was a brawl called the Malice at the Palace, and he specifically banned players from wearing items associated with hip-hop and black culture. Oh, shit. No chains, no sleeveless shirts, no headgear, no oversized clothing. All of it was part of what the commissioner said was the new code of conduct or requirement for players. Allen Iverson called it racial profiling through fashion. Black players responded with malicious compliance. They pushed into this like super high fashion, be as flamboyant and high fashion as possible, staying within the letter of the law that the commissioner had laid down. Yeah. So they decided to dress in bold colors, patterns beyond typical business casual, while still technically following the rules. And that led to this sort of arms race among black NBA players to out fashion each other in a way that feels very RPDR to me. Yeah, and so that's the short version here, but basically there was this like racism through fashion crackdown on don't wear things that are too black, and it turned into this like very queer coded in some cases like arms race for fashion that LeBron has very much participated in, been one of the purveyors of.
And I feel like you can't be that homophobic if you do, like, that's adopting some of the stereotypically female things of caring about fashion and your clothing and how you look and appearance. And if you're going to carry around a tiny purse as a dude and get called names or whatever, you got to be pretty confident in yourself, I think, to some degree. I think if you were that homophobic, you would probably not want to do that or get called names or whatever. So he's got to be some. That brings us to the question: LeBron James is not gay? We know that.
The gayest thing about him, he was the first black man ever on the cover of Vogue.
No way.
Yeah.
Straight people fucking love him, but why? I guess Vogue. Do straight women love him too?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe they were trying to attract a male demographic. Maybe they were trying to go after. I mean, I could see someone in marketing being like, "We got to go after this."
Stay in your lane, Vogue.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you.
So he's not gay. So we know the answer to the question is LeBron James gay? Like, no. Yeah. But I don't think he's homophobic. I think he's like most straight dudes that has probably had the culture and society rub off on him. Pause. And it seems like has learned from that, and probably is not. I don't know. He doesn't seem to go out of his way to support LGBT people. Like he's not like shouting from the rooftop how supportive he is, but he also doesn't seem terribly homophobic. So I don't know. That's I think where I land.
I imagine, for the most part, at least publicly, all sports now have to be at least neutral on queer issues. Like, I think that the landscape has changed, and you can't be overtly anti-LGBT and succeed at these like multi-million-dollar endorsement deals.
Well, do you remember when the Dodgers invited the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, and then people got mad, so they were like, "Oops, sorry," and uninvited them, and then people got mad, so they re-invited them. Like, do you remember that whole saga? I feel like right now it's at a crossroads where they're like the people are going to get pissed no matter what you do.
Sure.
So hopefully they're just picking to piss off the people, the shitty people, the right wing people, and do the right thing.
They're mad at pronouns, Kyle.
They're mad at pronouns.
It's not hard.
They are mad at pronouns for sure. So I think most sports organizations are taking the side of the more, not everyone in the organizations are, but like the organizations themselves are doing the more liberal thing, an LGBT friendly thing.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Just
behind closed doors, who knows? That's the thing. Like, what's the whole thing about newspapers are only as liberal as their conservative owners allow them to be. Like, that's the same with sports teams, I'm sure.
Yeah. Is he a gay icon?
No.
I mean, I agree. Also, like, I didn't know about his fashion interest. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he should be.
I think that we don't have a rating for this on Gayish, but like, he's not as straight as I thought. So I don't think he's gay, but he's not as straight as I thought.
It's like the Kinsey scale for gayish topics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's not a like complete 0 or whatever was the Kinsey scale. He's
right.
Yeah, it might be like a 1.
Right. Exactly right.
Huh.
Exactly right.
It's just, we learned something about LeBron James.
Do you watch basketball, Kyle?
No.
Do you think LeBron James is hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Same. I do not watch. He can do whatever he wants to.
Him and his little man purse.
Yeah, exactly. Did we do it?
Yeah, we did it.
We talked about LeBron a lot.
Yeah.
And on the Patreon segment, you're going to talk about
more gay shit.
More gay shit. But ask Reddit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
This is the part where Mike and Kyle take a break.
Are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're going to do our gayest and straightest.
We're going to do our gayest and straightest. But first,
hey,
Kyle.
Hey, Mike.
You're great.
Oh, you're here too.
Great.
It's almost our birthday.
It is almost our birthday.
It's almost our 9th birthday.
We're feeling deeply unloved.
Oh.
That's not true.
Yeah.
We're turning 9.
Yeah.
Which is the most number of inches of dick that exists in real life. And I think we deserve some sort of reward.
Yeah. I think you know what reward we deserve for that.
A 10-inch dick?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I was going to say a 9-inch because I want it to be real.
Yeah, it is.
Really inside me.
Yeah. Call me.
There have been people that say they have proof.
I know, but they have not sent it to me.
Yep.
Or put it in my hand.
Yeah.
Our website's gayishpodcast.com.
We're on social media at Gayish Podcast, or you can find links to our Facebook group or our Discord server or other ways you can be a part of the community by going to gayishpodcast.com/contact.
Our hotline, you can send us text messages or leave us voicemails, especially if it is your gayest straightest. It's 5855-GAYISH, 585-542-9474. Standard rates apply.
Our email is gayishpodcast@gmail.com.
Our physical mailing address is Post Office Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 98109. Come on the cruise, please.
Yeah. We're gonna have fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Although we need to not share a cabin. I think they think we're sharing a cabin.
Oh, we got to let them know. Well, someone from Derek and Romaine, not like someone that listens to Derek and Romaine is listening to this. Why don't you guys, someone let them know?
Yeah. Do our dirty work for us.
No, I thought you were going to tell.
I'm supposed to.
Okay.
I'm behind on everything, Kyle.
Okay.
Gayest and straightest?
Yeah, let's do it.
You go first.
Okay. My gayest is when I was at your place for game night. I drank a big variety of wines. I drank white, sparkling red, and dessert all in one night. Mm-hmm. And I think tasting a variety of wines is gay.
How was your hangover the next day?
I drink enough wine that I'm fine.
Great.
And I feel good about that.
I apologize for questioning your liver's abilities.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and you should. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I every day after game night is my go into the office day, so I gotta be a human person. I've been pretty good at that. My straightest is, oh boy, the smell of one of my burps recently.
Oh yeah,
it hit me. I kind of leaned forward a little bit. And I was like, "Ooh,
yeah."
Whew, this is okay. I'm nervous I want to be in a relationship, and there's going to be some things that I miss about living alone. And one of them is just burping and farting.
All relationships have gas, Kyle. It's just true.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me? The straightest thing about me this week is I smashed the shit out of my finger.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lose this fingernail for sure. Oh. And then I instead of seeing a doctor or taking care of it, I just did more yard work with my finger broken.
I thought you were going to say there was talk of stabbing it with something to make it bleed.
Yeah, it's like you can't see. We're not on video. My nail is black. And when that is happening or happens, if it's throbbing too much, you can melt through it with a hot needle until it releases the pressure and bleeds all over everything.
Yeah.
I did not do that either.
Okay, good.
But then the gayest thing about me this week is my boss and one of my colleagues and I were on a call waiting for other people to join the call and started talking about the Olympics. And my boss alluded to Anthony Ammirati, the French pole vaulter who knocked the bar over with his dong.
Yeah, you remember his name.
Yeah. I follow him on Instagram. And then my colleague had no idea what she was talking about. So then my boss was like, Mike, you're going to have to explain this. I said 2 of his legs made it over the pole and his third did not.
What a succinct explanation.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you. We have a listener's Gayest and Straightest. This one comes to us from somebody in somewhere. Who is it? Who is it, Kyle?
Oh, I forget.
Oh, great.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Kyle. This is Dylan calling in from Canada with Gayest and Straightest. Gayest is my boyfriend and I took the critters to the vet, and there's just something about 2 dudes with a Pomeranian and a cat on a leash that just screams those 2 are boning. And then when we're in there, and my straightest is that I have these work boots that I haven't been allowed to wear to work in a while, so I just wear them around. And then this treat pouch for the dog with a spot for poop bags and like scissors for when he poops all over himself. And my boyfriend just looked at me and he's like, "You're so frumpy." And I just knew it was true. So, yeah, that was nice. Love the show. And take care, guys.
Okay, the reason I forgot that it was Dylan from Canada is because I immediately forgot everything he said before he said cat on a leash. What?
You've seen cats on a leash.
You can't walk a cat.
You can. Oh, you can.
No.
You got to make a real solid leash, though, because they're little wriggly fellas.
Well, I reject this.
Oh, okay. There was a woman that went to college with me, and she always had a bunny on a leash.
Even less appropriate in my book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I ended up studying abroad with her, and I was like, "Oh my god, like you're the bunny girl." I don't think I said that to her directly, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Why scissors? He
said because if the dog shits on itself, then you've got to cut the fur off.
Oh. Okay, gross.
You must have a shaggy dog, a cocker spaniel, or one of those dogs that has a fuzzy butt that gets poop in it sometimes.
Fuzzy butt. Yeah. That's gross. Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan from Canada.
Thanks for leaving us your gayest and straightest. We appreciate you.
That is it. A special thank you to LeBron James.
Yeah, and thank you to his tiny cannoli bag.
Yeah. Yes, and the alligator that gave the skin to make the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, Francis.
Yep.
And thank you to our super gap bridgers. Thank you to Matt H, Jesse, Adam Y, Locomotive, Simon Srirachi, Kaylee Adams, Kid Oliver, Kobe Gord, Squoggle, Andrew Bugby, William Bryant, John Crowley, Stephen Porch, Yo Stossel, Jonathan Montanius, Forrest Nail, Steve Douglas, Explosive Zanya, Michael Covington, Thomas B, Dusty Sands, A. Coleman, Chris Cacciatorians, and Jerome York. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your money. That's it. This has been Gayish from the Chris Cacciatore Studios. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz. Until next week, be butch, be fabulous, be you. See ya.
You filthy animal.
Yeah.
Dirty bitches.